The Jonethis family here with us today, and people from the church. And I'm Rolland Kidder. I'm the executive director of the Robert Jackson Center. And as you may know, I have a real fondness in my heart for World War II veterans, and we have a very special World War II veteran with us today, Terry Jonethis. I read his biography in the paper this morning. I don't know if you had a chance to read it or not, but you won't find very many World War II veterans who started off as a musician and then ended up in the infantry. You may find a few lucky ones who started in the infantry and then found their way into a musical group, but he went the opposite direction. At the end of the war, he took some time while he was in Europe to visit various areas of Europe, including Paris, and he purchased these posters that are behind us.
It happened because I had not seen my sister in 20 years. And here I was in Germany, the war ended. Excuse me. I said to myself, 10 days further, to visit a sister that I had not seen in 20 years. And I can't go because there were no U.S. troops in Albania. Not only were there no U.S. troops, Albania and the U.S. were the worst of enemies. So, thanks, Ike, I said to myself, for the furlough, but how am I going to get there? Having the furlough papers permitted me to planes flying all over Europe, anywhere. So I took off anywhere, from Wiesbaden to Naples to Rome. My purpose, obviously, being to visit the sister I hadn't seen in 20 years. I did get to see my sister, and that's, in fact, that's a story in itself. I had to, in Bari, Italy, I found out that there was a British plane that visited Albania every Wednesday. And for the first Wednesday, I stopped and showed the papers to the pilot. This British plane every week, every Wednesday morning, went to Albania. So I approached the pilot this Wednesday morning, and he said, "Well, soldier, let's see your furlough papers." I showed him my furlough papers. He said, "Sorry, but I don't see Albania in your papers," so I went home. Is this story getting too long? Is that what you came to?
He's going to get to another show, so can you tell me about the Paris?
I'm sorry, but I thought this was my day. Managing to be a stowaway to get to see my sister. I got back to Italy and Rome, and flew back to Marseille. The furlough papers is all you needed in those days. We didn't need them. So I got to Paris. I ended up in Paris, and I had nothing to do but back to my little village outside of Paris. And I liked visiting bookstores, and so I went to this one place and saw a pile of posters, some of which these people have gone to the extent of not only mounting them, which I expected, and then with pins or thumbtacks mount them all. They not only mounted them, but framed them, glassed them. I can't believe it. They're crazy here. So what you will see part of at least 100 of these when I went to this Paris store, I saw these posters and thumbed at them, and for some reason I was attracted and asking how much they were. You can have the whole pile for, and I don't recall what it was, but it seemed to me a reasonable amount. So I gave him to him, and he offered me what amounted to about 100, maybe 99. So. And so I took them, and then these crazy people, when a few weeks ago I brought one of the posters, they said, "Hey, this is just what we needed for something permanent here." I said, "Are you crazy?" They didn't bother answering me.
Well, we're answering you right now. Thank you very much. We have this little plaque that says the Terry Jonethis collection, which will be a part of this display in back here. And thanks, everybody.
You're John. Jerry.
Say number 1 and number 2, son.
That's when I call, I say it's your firstborn, secondborn, thirdborn. Wherever we are, we got to designate. They claim we sound a lot. Got a nice place down here.
Hey, Chris, it's all to make you happy. That's what I'm here for.
Great, thank you.
On behalf of the church community, we want to thank you because we know that you've been a stalwart of the St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church for many, many years. You've chanted, newly you've directed the Sunday school, you worked in community affairs, as I understand, and so you're outstanding citizens and people that the young people should emulate to be good citizens in this wonderful area of Jamestown. So God bless you, and God be with you at all times, wherever you are.
Very nice. Amen.